So Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 has opened up in the United States this past weekend, and of course all eyes were fixated on exactly what this movie was going to be doing. The big thing was of course the box office and how it would respond in comparison to the first movie. Now the first movie itself was a huge success. It was supposed to make something like 45 million or less, and it opened up to huge numbers passing 85 million. So the sequel, there was a lot of predictions going anywhere from 120 million to some of the very high ups going up to 160. While the final numbers are still going to take a little bit of time, it is a very accurate assessment that the movie has made 145 million, or somewhere in that ballpark, up or down 2 million from that number. So that would put it about 15 million less than the highest estimates, which there were a few of, and about 15 million more than most of the estimates that were out there, meaning that Marvel has another huge victory, considering that the movie, as of right now, is already doing huge and has globally made $427 million in just 1 week. Now the big thing in regards to this movie is going to be seeing how does the movie hold over. There can be movies that open up absolutely huge and destroy their competition, such as seen with Batman v Superman compared to Captain America Civil War, where Batman v Superman made absolutely more money in the opening weekend when you consider how large of a worldwide open it had, but due to word of mouth it fell drastically over the next 3 weeks, whereas to Captain America Civil War opened up slightly less, but it had such a strong following over the next 6 weeks that it was managing to make 500 million more in the long run. So the power and the strength of the Guardians name is really going to hinge on how much are people talking about this and if they're recommending the movie to other friends and family. Now going forward, the interesting thing to also look at is going to be how does the movie hold over in the second weekend, and this is going to be the greatest indicator of everything. A lot of the box office predictions were saying that this movie is going to make around $800 million by the time it's done its theatrical run. So if you base Disney's projections on that as well, anything over 800 million is going to be a huge victory for this film, and considering that it's starring a bunch of pretty much no names compared to some other movies, and that it is still Guardians of the Galaxy, a relatively new and unknown franchise to most people, this can be seen as a victory either way. But also, if it does manage to make far less than what they're anticipating, and if they went for 800 million, then it could get into some murky waters. I honestly don't think they're going to have a problem, but you guys can let me know your thoughts on it down below.